Hello, 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 everybody. Let's make our way to our seats. We're gonna go ahead and get started here pretty soon. Ooh, y'all got quiet real quick. Thank y'all. Y'all a good audience. All right, all right, all right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Charlie Parker, and I am the Interim Vice President for Learning and Student Success. I'm also the Vice President of Equity, Innovation, and Engagement. I'm also, and you must know that I'm an introvert, and so being up here is really painful, but I'm gonna be awkward with y'all, and we're gonna get through this night together, all right? Thank you, thank you. Those of you who did it all District Day, y'all got to see a little bit of that. So it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2022 Student Awards Ceremony, and I will be your host this evening for this very special event. And I'm just super excited to be here. I haven't actually been able to attend one in my 3 years at Pierce College, and so this is my first. But anyone that knows anything about me knows that I love to do the student rah stuff. So I'm excited. I hope you all will be excited too. I hope you make a lot of noise. Don't feel super formal. Please shout out and go crazy for our students. Thank you, thank you. You're ready, you're ready, you're ready. There you go. So at this time, it is my honor to introduce the interim president of Pierce College Puyallup, Dr. Matthew Campbell.
Thank you, Charlie, and good evening, all you brilliant people. Kind of like Charlie, I am an introvert until you put me in front of a microphone, so we'll see how that goes. It's a great honor to be able to welcome you to the 2022 Student Awards Ceremony in person. I just got like that chill that comes when you're like, oh my God, we're doing something special here. Hello as well. We are streaming, so some folks weren't able to make it out into this beautiful Pacific Northwest evening. But hello to all of you who, I keep looking at the screen like we're on Zoom, right? Like, hi, oh wait, there's nobody there, they're up there. Let's see. So my name is Matthew Campbell. I'm currently serving as the interim president here at Pierce College Puyallup. As we begin tonight, I'd like to first welcome and recognize the Pierce College Board of Trustees. So every college district in Washington is governed by a Board of Trustees. It's a policy-making body comprised of 5 community members, and they're appointed by the governor to 5-year terms. We are extremely fortunate at Pierce College to have an engaged and caring board who strive above all to ensure that we fulfill our mission to create quality of educational opportunities for a diverse community of learners to thrive in an evolving world. Our board is also committed to supporting us as we advance our commitment to becoming an anti-racist institution that removes barriers to equitable student success, many of which you have had to navigate in order to get where you are this evening. I'd like to recognize the trustee who, it's very dark out there, but I believe Therese Pasquire as a board member who is here representing the Board of Trustees tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for your leadership, your vision, and your guidance to advance Pierce College's mission. I'd also like to take a moment to introduce to you the Chancellor of Pierce College District, Dr. Michelle Johnson. For those of you who do not know, Michelle is celebrating her 45th year at Pierce College, and this is kind of a bittersweet evening as it is likely the capstone awards ceremony as she looks forward to retirement in December. Thank you, Michelle, for always remaining student-focused and for being brave, caring, and purposeful in your leadership to center equity as we seek to advance racial, social, and economic justice through education. Now the technical pieces, right, the fun stuff, right? In case of an emergency, there are multiple exits. There are 2 exits at the back of the theater. Most of you probably came in on this side. There's an exit on either side. There are also exits on either side of the stage here. You go straight back through, and then there are exits out of the building on the back side of the stage as well. Let's see, what else is happening? What's going to happen next? Most of you are going to be celebrated by a faculty member who nominated you. When you hear your name, please make your way to the stage And you can come up either side and make your way toward the big red X. You may not be able to see it. There's a giant red X on the stage. Make that your focus and head there. Following the acknowledgement, when we rain down praise upon you, we'll do a photo op, glamour shot, and then you can exit off the far side of the stage, my right, your left. All right. Noting that many of us have not been at an event for quite some time, I suspect we all have a lot of what I wrote down as celebration energy. Stored up, right? You've been like packing this away for like almost 3 years now. And we might be out of practice. I heard Charlie trying to rouse you up, and I heard a little bit of it. I heard someone in the back go, woo woo, and that was about the extent. So, I also know, like, here I am, like, sure. I also know that a bearded guy with a bow tie in this beautiful theater may not scream like excitement. It may be like, ooh, we're going to clap and be formal. But I think we should cut loose tonight, and I want us to practice that with like a warm-up clap and cheer. So to get us started with the right energy, when I count to 3, practice what we're going to do every time we celebrate one of your peers. So 1, 2, 3. You know, usually when you do this, you're like, oh, that wasn't good enough. You're going to have to do it again. Try it again. No, that was fantastic. So I was all prepared to be like, I'm going to take off my tie and get everyone loose. But nope, sounds like we're there and we are ready to roll. So thank you for that. Last but not least, to our students, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Pierce College Puyallup, we would like to congratulate and recognize you for all of your hard work and dedication while at Pierce College. You have journeyed through multiple years of challenges and circumstances so far beyond your control, whether those are related to the disruptions of COVID, to the ongoing trauma of racialized violence, whether that is specific challenges that make up your unique lived experiences, you have succeeded despite these barriers. You've accomplished so much, and we are proud to share in this achievement this evening with you. You are amazing. You can do that cheer thing. Speaking of amazing, next I would like to introduce Vanessa Garcia, Associated Students of Pierce College Puyallup, Vice President of Activities, who will share some of her. Hello. Surprise. I have here that you're going to share some inspiration and reflection.
I'm going to try.
It's in my script.
Well, let's see if I can do that.
Go ahead, Vanessa.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell. Well, hi. My name again is Vanessa Garcia. I'm the Vice President of Activities Board here at Puyallup Office of Student Life. I've worked as an event planner on the Activities Board for over 3.5 years now. I first want to say this has been more than a job to me. I can't express to all of you how much I love what I do. I love creating events and atmospheres that serve these students, and that has truly been one of the absolute highlights of my life. It's been great, and it's made me a better event planner, and it's made me a better person, and I feel very grateful for that. Another highlight that has meant so much to me has been getting to engage with the students here over my time. I've seen them laugh, I've seen them cry, I've seen them fall, I've seen them rise, I've seen them succeed, and I say this being a student myself. College is not easy, life is not easy, and the fact that you all have persevered through all the ups and downs and are now here graduating, that is a huge deal. It's such a huge deal. It's something you should not take lightly at all. You all should be so proud of yourselves, genuinely and truly. Now, I'm sure as exciting as it can be to graduate, for some of you, it might also be very scary, thinking about the unknown, the future, what's to come, what's your next steps. It can be an uneasy feeling, I'm sure. Of course, I've only had 23 years on this earth, but something I've learned in my life, and one of the best advice that I feel like I can give is we have to focus on our happiness and follow what makes you happy. We get so caught up in our lives that sometimes we forget to do that, and you've got to focus on what makes you happy. Make choices in your life and career that make you happy as a person. You've got to tell yourself, I've got this, because sky's the limit. You can do anything you want to do. Don't let yourself or anyone tell you that you can't do something, because the only person that decides that is you. And if a door isn't opening, remember, there's always a back door to go through. Truly, there always is. With that said, thank you so much. Congratulations to everyone, and I will now hand it off to Mr. Charlie Parker.
All right. So thank you, Vanessa. Isn't Vanessa amazing? Yes. Okay. Moving through the program. At this time, I will begin announcing the scholarship award winners and outstanding students and faculty. Students, please come up to the stage, to the right or to the left. The first recognition of the evening will be the Puyallup All-Washington Academic Team, which will be presented by Dr. Campbell.
Thank you, Charlie. Hello again. So the All-Washington Academic Program recognizes and honors our state's finest higher education students. The program has become the showcase of Washington's community and technical colleges because it honors the academic achievers, the individuals who have demonstrated a commitment to success in the classroom and in the communities in which they live. This recognition validates the state's commitment to scholarship and community service on the part of those attending the state's public community and technical colleges. This year, 2 students from Pierce College Puyallup were chosen to represent the best of the best among the state's community and technical colleges. First, I'm going to recognize Josephine Fury. I'm going to read a little bit about you and then we'll do the photo thing. So Josephine is pursuing a degree in social services with a goal to develop a career that makes a positive impact on the world. Through her work, she aspires to help remove barriers that hold others back in their lives. Josephine is especially interested in helping children and veterans in overcoming challenges and resolving issues in their lives. In her personal and professional life alike, she strives to model kindness and perseverance to help those around her. Congratulations. It's like a treasure trove of stuff. And are you going to shoot from back there? All right. I guess we just... And second, we will honor Heather Green. Heather is pursuing a degree in business with plans to transfer and continue her education at Oregon State University. Any beavers out there? All right. With tentative plans to earn a master's degree and become a successful businesswoman, her overall goal is to have a positive impact on the lives of her future colleagues. Her drive to succeed stems from a childhood impacted by addiction. Today, she feels privileged to help others both inside and outside of recovery. Congratulations. All right, I would now like to introduce Shannon Carr, Associate Vice Chancellor of Enrollment Services at the University of Washington, Tacoma, who will present the University of Washington, Tacoma Next Step Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so pleased to be here tonight at Pierce College Puyallup to present the 2022 Next Step Scholar Award. The Next Step Scholarship is among the University of Washington Tacoma's most prestigious awards. Applicants with a GPA of at least a 3.5 are nominated by their community college presidents and then selected by the University of Washington Tacoma Scholarship Committee. The Next Step Endowment provides significant support to community college transfer students for their junior and senior year, and was created by the generosity of 30 donors in 1998. 7 Next Step Scholars are selected each year, one from each community college in our region. I'm proud to announce that the 2022 Next Step Scholar from Pierce College, Puyallup, is Lacey Bostwick. Lacey is an excellent student who has maintained a 3.96 grade point average and came highly recommended by the Pierce College community. She's active in the Community Outreach Club and received the Washington State Honors Award in June of 2021. Congratulations, Lacey, on your selection as the 2022 Next Step Scholar. We at University of Washington Tacoma are so excited to welcome you to campus.
All right. Congratulations, Lacey. You are amazing. We will now recognize and honor our students who have been selected within each program, starting with the Division of Arts and Humanities. Will the nominating faculty from the Arts and Humanities Division please join us to recognize the outstanding students from Arts and Humanities? Come on up. All right.
Hi everyone, thank you. I'm Mike Hill. I am an adjunct professor here. This summer will actually make the start of my 6th year here. I feel very fortunate to be here presenting this award. If Sarah A.J. Carpenter is with us. Sarah, yeah. So the immediate thing that comes to mind for Sarah is that Sarah always took extra time with each of her projects, never settled for first compositional arrangements or ideas within the painting class that I was fortunate enough to have Sarah as a student. Sarah would rework ideas to gain the maximum potential of every brushstroke within her work. That went down onto the canvas. Excellent craftsmanship, always, with each project, and a sincere interest in the arts. An absolute joy to teach. Also, a nomination came from Scott Eigner, who is also a professor here. Scott agrees with all of these sentiments that I've shared. He stated he remembers Sarah being very attentive in class, always dedicating the maximum amount of time to craft careful work, and engaging in the course content in a way that demonstrated dedication to the process and to the art world at large.
And I'm here tonight to present the Outstanding Student Award for Writing to Summer Barnett. All right. Summer was a student in my writing class a few quarters ago. I was not only impressed by her writing and willingness to explore writing, but also her ability to inspire that in others, which is also why she's such an amazing writing tutor. When I mentioned her name to others for this award, there was a resounding support from many instructors who all shared their experiences with Summer. Sam Snook Brown noted what a rock star Summer is, and noted, "We will all be buying her books in the near future." And that students commented often on what an amazing tutor she is. Beth Stephen mentioned Summer was one of the most committed, talented, and kind students she's ever worked with. Keith Cookwood cited the in-depth conversations they've had about writing and just how dedicated to and passionate about it she is. Courtney Edwards has appreciated all Summer has done as an embedded tutor in her classes. Jenny Liu wanted to 4th, 5th, or maybe at this point 6th Summer's nomination. By this point, we had lost track of how many faculty supported her in this, and that is why she is our outstanding student in writing this year.
I think Abby blinked.
Oh, I did I? Oh, okay. I'll try again. Okay. Me again. So I don't think the student is here tonight, but we wanted to present the award to her virtually. And that is for Lindsay Rendell, who we've nominated for Outstanding Student in Humanities. So, Lindsay, oh, yeah. Lindsay was the student in my English class the first quarter we moved online for COVID. Immediately, her work stood out to me in the way she was able to not only write incredibly, but the way she was able to do so through her intertwining of literature, language, music, and art. She was able to tap into what it meant to be human and to understand that through exploration of self, community, society, and culture. Her work has been some of the most beautiful I've ever read, and I'm not just talking student work. What has been truly amazing, though, is the way she shifted her understanding of all of this and used it in her tutoring. She was an embedded tutor in my class and has been a tutor at the Writing Center for over a year. She grounds her tutoring in question asking and finding ways to draw out and incorporate pieces of students into the work they create, which in itself is truly an art. Other faculty who have raved about Lindsay are Courtney Edwards in her folklore class, and Vernon Ing in his writing about literature course, and of course Keith Kirkwood at the Writing Center.
Hello, I am Ken Owen, and I'm here to present the Outstanding Award for Music to Yakov Lichik. He should be fairly comfortable getting up on the stage. He's been performing up here all year. Yak is a dedicated music student who has brought a wealth of experience with him to his studies here at Pierce College. For years, Yak has been very involved with music at his church, where he played trumpet in a wind ensemble and where he still sings and helps direct choirs there. He brought all of that experience with him to Pierce when he sang in the chamber choir that we had before the pandemic and became passionate about learning how to help choirs to improve their vocal technique. Yak has been a leader in our choral ensembles at Pierce College and in the difficult music theory courses. He provided transliterations for Ukrainian music so that the choir could sing it this quarter. And as a music education student, we had him conduct one of those numbers in our performances. His curiosity leads to wonderful discussions as he asks questions about what he's learning in class and how it can be applied to the work that he continues to do in his community through church music and the music that he writes. We expect great things of Yak as his hunger for knowledge and experience carries him into the next phase of his education. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congratulations to all. Please join me in welcoming the nominating faculty from the Business and Social Science Division, who will present awards to the outstanding students in their division. Round of applause, y'all. John, where'd you go? Come on, John. There he is. There we go.
So I'm here to first to give the award in economics to Cameron Adams for Steve Jones. And I think Cameron is not here tonight. Is that right? Are you here, Cameron? Okay, well, I want to recognize him anyway, and here is what Steve had to say about Cameron. Well, Cameron's academic performance was fully qualified him for this award. He is receiving it for something more significant. Cameron showed honest appreciation for the significance of what he was learning, its relevance to the world and life, and he not only demonstrated academic mastery of the subject, but has shown appreciation of that mastery's power to enable him to take responsibility in the world he lives in. So let's give a hand to And I'm also here to present the award to Callie Landry for mathematics. And this is the actually award that was created for Michael Lamka, named after him, a long-term math teacher. And so Callie is receiving the Michael Lamka Mathematical Achievement Award. And Callie, are you here today? All right, well, we're going to recognize you anyway. And actually, I just found out I was going to be reading this like 2 minutes ago, so I haven't, we're all going to be learning what the math department had to say about Callie together as I read this. So Callie Landry has been a joy to have in class this year. She is an excellent student and is a leader in the classroom, always offering help and organizing study groups with her neighbors. She has a positive attitude, always has a smile on her face, and is an independent learner. I have also appreciated her support and advice as I learned how to adapt to teaching the hybrid classroom model. She has a bright future ahead of her and will be a success in whatever path she chooses. So let's give her a hand. And I also have a third award to give, but this is the one. I'm a political science teacher, and this is for the outstanding political science student, Riley Cook, who has told me she can't be here either. So it's actually giving me a little bit of a complex with all these people. But and I have something right up for Riley, but just after reading all these other things, let me just say something just that's not written down about Riley. Riley is a great student, and I had her in a couple of political science classes. She was really interested in politics and really participated. But I think one of the things that I really liked about her was how much she supported her other students and maybe other students who maybe weren't as great at political science as she was. And so she's not just a great political scientist, she's a great person as well. She's going to go on to Portland State University, and her eventual goal is to be a prosecuting attorney after going on to get a law school. So if you end up living where she's practicing as a prosecuting attorney, make sure you don't break the law, because I'm feeling she's going to be very good at that as well. So anyway, let's give a hand for Riley Cook.
Thank you, John. I was sitting over there thinking, like, we need to have some Jeopardy music as I kind of do this bopping back and forth, or that Price is Right music if you're into running down the aisle. Okay. Health and Technology Division, come on up and represent for your students. All right. Round of applause, y'all.
Hi there, so I'm Jamie Samuelson with the Health and Technology, the BTech department, and we have nominated 3 students, so you guys can go ahead and make your way on up. We have Amanda Ashburn and Elizabeth Patrick and MJ Samara. So these 3 students, as they're making their way up, I can't see in the dark, you guys can come stand on your red X. Yep. middle. So these three students just have created this amazing cohort. They have supported one another throughout their tenure at Pierce. They have also supported other students. I have the honor of being their instructor right now. Well, I feel like I've been your instructor for a while. You guys have been stuck with me, and you have me summer as well. So they're unique. They created a cohort amongst themselves as they've navigated their way through the medical billing and coding program. It's a challenging program, and they have essentially been online for their entire program. They're all getting prepared to take their CPC exam, which they're all very excited about. They'll be doing that this fall after they finish their classes summer quarter. These students, what else do I want to say about them? They have done Zoom sessions with one another, but they also have opened their Zoom sessions to other students. So not only have they been there to support each other, have their own Zoom sessions, and help each other out, they've invited other students in from their classes and from classes that they had previously taken to support them. These students also were asked to participate in, was it Pathways? Yeah. So they were all took time out of their busy schedules to give some feedback to Pathways, and that was very appreciated, and they provided some great feedback there. So these three students have achieved cumulative grade points of 4.0, 3.96, and 3.96. Going to school full-time, raising families, taking care of parents, working shift work. They've had a lot of, life happening all at the same time and have achieved those grades. So I'm very proud of you. I'm very honored to get to be your teacher. I'm looking forward to finishing out summer and then hearing about all the great things that you guys do after that.
Smile like you own it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mary Melblock, and, and I'm the manager of International Student Services at Pierce College, and I'm here to nominate Yuxuan Wu. Will you come up? Yuxuan Wu was unanimously nominated as the International Student of the Year by the International Education Department for a good reason. From the time Yuxuan, who also goes by Yolanda, started at Pierce College in the summer of 2020, and we all know what was going on then, she has been unstoppable. Her intense yearning to learn is beyond compare. She's volunteered at Pierce and in various places in the community, and she has served as the Vice President of Student Organizations, doing an outstanding job. She is well known as being helpful to anyone and everyone who needs it, and she has completed 110 credits at Pierce with a 3.98 GPA. And this young lady has been accepted to Michigan Ann Arbor, UC Santa Barbara, UC Irvine, UCLA, UC Berkeley, and UC San Diego. So good luck with those places. Whichever school she chooses will be lucky to have her. Congratulations, Yolanda.
All right. Thank you for our wonderful students as well as our presenters. Now, natural sciences, come on up. All right, y'all can deep. All right. Give it up for natural sciences, y'all.
Hello. I'm here to present the award for biology to Renee Warren. We weren't sure if she was going to make it. Sue Habeck and I were planning to co-present, but we weren't sure if she was going to be here. So these are sentiments from Sue Habeck as well as myself. Renee's dedication is admirable. Not only is she dedicated to her studies, but she is maybe especially dedicated to her extended family, which includes many animals. She raises and fosters animals on her farm, and even when that is demanding, such as a sweet newborn lamb that needs to be bottle fed every 3 hours, she still commits to getting her schoolwork done and attending labs. Sometimes with newborn lambs. When we were lucky, we actually got to meet her sweet little lambs. Anyway, she strives to make connections between course content and her experiences on her farm and in her local 4-H club, participating in the classroom community as both a curious learner and a quietly confident teacher. She even offered to host a field trip on her farm. She is so wonderful to be around with a positive, calm energy and a magical ability to balance school with her other passions and responsibilities, while somehow excelling at everything she sets out to accomplish. We can't wait to see where Renee goes.
And I am delighted to be here to present the Outstanding Student of the Year Award in Chemistry to Raven Munson. Raven is amazing. From taking the general and organic chemistry series to working as a chemistry tutor to, just a second, I'm gonna go off script for a minute, I hope that's okay, to just barely yesterday completing a multi-step organic synthesis where she made a brand new hair dye and successfully dyed, not her hair, but hair from a hair salon. These projects never work, and she made it work, and it was amazing. Anyway. I'll go back on script now, sorry. They're not gonna want me back after this. Raven shines in everything she does. Her curiosity and passion for science is infectious, and she enthusiastically supports others in their learning. Raven approaches challenges with creativity, determination, and a great sense of humor. Each tenured faculty member in the Puyallup Chemistry Department has had the pleasure of directly working with her, and we unanimously and wholeheartedly agree. Raven is outstanding.
Good evening, I'm Tom Bush, Earth and Space Sciences, and before I present my award, I just want to say how gratifying it is to see 4 other recipients tonight that I've had in my classes tonight, so congratulations to the 4 of you. But I'm here to present the award for the recipient of the Outstanding Student in Earth and Space Sciences to Rebecca Garrison. After receiving her associate's degree last spring here at Pierce College, Rebecca returned to Pierce College after a couple of quarters after she made a change in direction in her academic pursuits. She is back to fill in some courses before becoming a geology major, transferring to Central Washington University this fall.
Go Wildcats. Are they the Wildcats? Is that right? Yeah, okay. Everybody in my family went there except me, so I guess I should know that. During her time here, Rebecca took all 4 of my core geology classes and was the top student in each. Rebecca is a very dedicated and motivated learner with outstanding critical thinking skills. Her assignment submissions were always detailed, in-depth, and well beyond expectations. I am grateful to have her back this year, as she has been serving our students as a dedicated lab assistant for the last couple of quarters as well, now that we're back to in-person labs. And she has been amazing in that capacity as well. I'm sure Rebecca will no doubt continue to excel to great heights when she begins her junior year this fall. Thank you, Rebecca, for your dedication and diligence. It is students like you that make our jobs as faculty so rewarding. I look forward to hearing more about your continued successes after you transfer from Pierce College.
Hello, so I'm presenting the Engineering Student of the Year. She actually needs no introduction because she was just up here 30 minutes ago. Lacey Bostwick. So Lacey's taken 4 classes with me, and she's been the perfect student. Enthusiastic, inquisitive, passionate about learning. I think in the very first day of the class, she told me how excited she was to be back in the classroom learning again. And yeah, like I said, she's a perfect student, except a few weeks ago, I did get mad at her. I look over after I was teaching, and I say, "You're texting in class." It broke my heart. Luckily I calmed down, and okay, don't get yourself on TikTok, screaming at your student. But later I found out that she was texting her classmate, asking her, "Are you coming to class? Are you okay? Will you be here?" So not only she's a great student, but she's supportive, caring, and loving of her classmates. And she's going to UW-Tacoma for civil engineering. And I know she's going to be a great role model to future engineers there. Okay, congratulations, Lacey.
My name is Dr. Claire Gibbons, and I am here to present the Mathematics Outstanding Student Award, which is also called the Michael Lamka Mathematical Achievement Award, and it is going to Angela Sposato. Angela is an incredible human and student, and I'm so glad I can be here to present her with this award. Angela was a student in my linear algebra class in winter 2022. So because of her many responsibilities outside of class, she was really diligent about working ahead, and she was really dedicated to doing quality work and making sure she understood all the material. Angela was a regular in my office hours, and I was always so excited when her name would pop up in the Zoom because I knew we'd have an awesome question we could talk about, and we'd really get to be inspired by math. So when I'm overwhelmed with work and a growing to-do list, it's students like Angela that remind me why I love to teach. So congratulations, Angela.
All right, y'all, I was back there and I'm like, all right, we're almost through with this thing. I done made it through without a stutter, without a pop culture reference, or a spontaneous dance session up here. And my planning committee decided to leave me with one final hurdle, and so I'm gonna get through this, y'all. I wanna just thank everybody, thank all the students, and I want you to put your hands together for Mr. Brian Kovacevic. our Puyallup Health Center manager, who joins us this evening to announce the outstanding students in Raider athletics.
That was pretty good, Charlie. All right, yeah. Give it up for Charlie. I'm pronouncing my name right. All right, I'm pinch hitting for those of you that know Duncan Stevenson, our athletic director. I'm also the head men's basketball coach, so if you paid good money to see Duncan tonight, you get me. I apologize. All right. Okay, so tonight we are honoring 2 Raider student athletes who have excelled in both not only the classroom but on the field and the court. And these 2 are pretty special. At least the first award that we've given to us, actually 2 Raider student athletes. They're multi-sport athletes, which is a big deal for college athletes. The 2 individuals selected as the top student athletes of the year for 2021-2022 exemplify the very best in the term student athlete. These 2 individuals have represented Raider athletics and Pierce College with the highest degree of integrity on campus and in the community. In addition, both recipients are multi-sport athletes for Pierce College, which is relatively rare. Our first one, she's out there somewhere. Bailey Blau, come on down. All right, as she's coming up here, I'll go ahead and read this long paragraph. She's got a lot of accolades. Bailey is wrapping up her 3rd year at Pierce and is one of the rare 3-sport athletes. Wow. All right, in Raider athletics history. Yeah, go ahead and give it up for her. In fall 2019, she was a member of the volleyball team and joined the women's soccer team for the final 3 weeks of their fall season. This year, she returned for her 2nd season of volleyball and helped the Raiders to their 4th consecutive West Region title and a 3rd place finish, at the NWAC Conference Championships. Her outstanding performance during the playoffs earned Bailey a spot on the championship all-tournament team. This spring, Bailey added softball to her Raiders resume and immediately excelled as a team leader, earning West Region All-Star honors. She is the ultimate teammate and is well known for her positive attitude and constant high energy. In the classroom, this is the important part, in the classroom, Bailey also proved to be an all-star. She made the chancellor's list twice, the president's list twice, and the dean's list once, compiling a 3.59 grade point average. For her outstanding academic achievement, she received the NWAC's Academic Leadership Award for Fall 2021. Bailey is still exploring her options for next year and may return for a final season. I don't know which sport though, so. Congratulations, Bailey. Riley, you out there somewhere? This is one of mine actually. That's awesome. All right, as Riley's coming up here, we got the red X treatment over here. Riley is another rare multi-sport athlete. He played on the men's soccer team during last year's COVID-shortened spring season, as well as this past fall. As the center for the Raiders defense, Riley was also the team's leading scorer and was recognized for his outstanding season by being selected as an NWAC West Region All-Star. This year, Riley joined the men's basketball team, okay, our team, and was an important contributor to the program's first rebuilding process. Now I'm going to go off script a little bit on this. This young man, this was really my first full year with our program. We were instituting our culture, building blocks. We had a situation where we actually finished the season with 7 guys, I believe, something like that. And I cannot say enough about this individual's competitiveness, hard work, whatever he was asked to do, whatever he was tasked to do, Just an incredible student athlete. It's been a pleasure to coach you and be a part of your athletic and academic journey along the way, and I wish you all the best, at your next institution, your next part of your journey. With that, back to the script. In the classroom, Riley led the way for both teams. He has been named to the Chancellor's List 3 times, the President's List 3 times, and the Dean's List twice. Riley has completed his associate's degree of science with a 3.92 grade point average. For excelling in the classroom, he was also a recipient of the NWAC Academic Leadership Award for Fall 2021. Riley will be continuing his education at Washington State University. Go Cougs, right? That commercial. In the fall, pursuing a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and plans to participate in club soccer and basketball. Congratulations.
We are highly scripted and not scripted at all. Congratulations. And thank you to all the faculty and staff for their unwavering commitment to student success and to supporting students as they navigate their journey to become leaders become leaders who will thrive in an evolving world. You may remember that from the mission earlier. I would now like to invite back Vanessa Garcia, who is going to announce the name of our outstanding faculty member. Vanessa.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell. This year, the student leadership team selected the winner of a very special award. This award is to recognize the outstanding faculty. Teachers play such an essential role in a student's success. It is faculty like our selected winner that are a prime example of that. This person has shown time and time how amazing of a teacher they are. Some of the students even commented saying things like, "He is inspiring, an incredible professor. He continues to encourage and support his students by valuing their thoughts and learning. He is an outstanding teacher in person. You can tell he really cares about the success of his students in the way he treats them and listens to them. He's not afraid to step outside the norms a little to help build a better learning experience. You can tell he takes pride in what he does. He puts his students first every time. He empowers students and embraces our diverse community of learners, always saying he isn't the smartest person in the room, we are the smartest people in the room. And the comments from the students honestly go on and on. Teachers like him are so incredibly crucial to the student's success and to an ongoing positive learning environment. We are so grateful to have him. With that said, please give a hand to this year's winner for our Outstanding Faculty Award, Stephen Smith.
I'll be right back.
Vanessa.
Thanks, Vanessa. Thanks, Steve. Before introducing our final speaker this evening, I'd like to express heartfelt appreciation for all of the awardees. You have established yourselves as particularly deserving of praise through hard work, commitment to excellence, and your contributions to the college community and your fellow students and colleagues. Further, for many of you, you have simultaneously faced and overcome significant barriers to your success, and you have lived experiences that we cannot see or truly appreciate. But we celebrate your accomplishments tonight and acknowledge that we likely only know a part of your success story. We know it often goes beyond just academic prowess. Your commitment to education in the face of these challenges is what will continue to move our communities forward to a more equitable and more inclusive future. Likewise, we appreciate the time, commitment, and engagement of the faculty, staff, and of your families, both of relation and families of choice, who support you in defining and achieving your educational and career goals. Thank you. And now, to close out our evening of recognition and celebration, it is my honor to introduce Chancellor Michelle Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell, and Mr. here, Charlie Parker, for all the work that you've done and the leadership. Jim, I'm going to ask you to turn the lights up. Will you do that, please? Are you up there? I want to see you, and I'd like you to see one another. So take a look around. Because what you've experienced tonight is excellence, excitement, dedication, commitment. It has been such a joy to be part of Pierce College and to be here with you this evening. It's been a long time that we've come together and actually been able to see people's faces, and I'm so glad you turned out tonight to be part of celebrating our students. I hope that what you've seen, you've heard Matt say this a couple of times, and I really want to think about it because it's so core to who we are at Pierce College. And that is our mission. I'm going to break it down for you. The first thing is to create quality educational opportunities. I think you've heard a lot about that tonight. I've heard I hope that you've heard, as I have, the relationships that happen between our faculty and students, and I think you saw it as they came together and celebrated one another. Because part of that, our second part of our mission, says a diverse community of learners. I think that you see the diversity: age, background, ethnicity, gender, experience. We have individuals who are family members, who are parents, who are running START, who've come from various backgrounds. I know a number of these students because 68% of our students overall are the first in their family to go to college. How many of you today are the first in your family to go to college? Can you raise your hands? There. Thank you. Now, it was a long time ago, but I too was the first in my family to go to college, and I have to say to you is that it changed my life. And that's why every day coming to work is such a joy for me. So let's talk about the third part of our mission, and that is so individuals can thrive in an evolving world. So let's put it all together to create quality educational opportunities for a diverse community of learners to thrive in an evolving world. I think you've already heard stories of thriving. You've heard stories of excellence. Individuals supporting each other, whether they're texting in class. Good thing you didn't yell at her, Ellen. Okay? Helping one another. That's what it's about. It's about reaching out and also learning how you too can support individuals within the classroom. Thriving in ways where they didn't know, what was next. And you heard the excitement of Allie when the experiment worked. Think about that. So that chair says is that our faculty learn as much from our students as they learn from us. I know the 15 years that I spent in the classroom at Pierce College were some of my best. And I know the most excitement is when you're in the classroom and you just like the light bulb goes on for the students and for us as faculty. Would our faculty all please stand who are here in the room? Would you stand again, please? I'd like to take a look around. Thank you. We have an amazing faculty who care deeply about not only their own subject of what it is that their passion has been around, but when it gets imparted to students and back, and then knowing that when our students leave here, is that they're prepared to do whatever it is out there. And so I want to thank all of you again and for being here this evening and for all the work that you do. We also know that in order for our students to thrive, they need all of you. And so would we give a round of applause to all of our family and friends who have supported our students? So let's do that. Because we do know that you're really an important part of their journey and our journey as well. Matt told you that this is my 45th year and my last year. It's actually, I'm sort of doing this backwards in that all of the spring things are my last ones that I'm ending like this. And then I'll be here through December, so I'm thinking about all the last fall things that I'll be doing. And it has been an honor and a joy to be here, because this is an amazing place to be because of you, our families, our friends, our students, our faculty, and our staff. So I hope that you've enjoyed the evening. I know that I'm between you and the refreshments, and I don't want to stand here too long, but I wish you would take a look around, and as you exit the theater and have a chance to celebrate and talk about that you introduce yourself to someone that you don't know. Because our community of learners extends to all of us. And maybe someone who doesn't even seem to be like you. Maybe find someone who's just doesn't look like you, doesn't maybe, looks different in many ways, and find out who that person is and what brought them here. Because the closer that we get to one another, the less that we can judge and be ignorant and biased and discriminatory, because Pierce College is building an anti-racist institution. We are building an institution, regardless of where you come from and where you're going, we're all together. So have some fun, enjoy yourselves, and thank you for being here this evening.